What's up, everybody? How are you doing today? I've got a great video in store. What I want to talk about is what not to do on your road to creation, right? So whatever it is that you're making in your life, there's something that I know all of us do. I do this all the time, right? And it's so important that you catch yourself. So, are you ready to hear more? Let's dive right in. What I'm talking about is how we project into the future, right? About how challenging the experience is going to be, right? So no matter what we're creating, we'll very often look ahead to the future and think, oh my goodness, I've got so much further to go, or, this is just so far away from me, right? So I'm gonna put it into really simple terms. This is the analogy, right? And I'm sharing this because I actually caught myself doing this today, right? So, don't get down on yourself if this is something that you do, right? We all do it. This is a part of being human and having a forebrain that can project into the future, right? So here's what's happening. I'm riding my bike. I've got one speed on this bike and I'm riding through Brussels, and Brussels is very hilly, right? I was actually going to get my hair cut today. Woohoo, thumbs up. Right? So I'm riding downhill to get my haircut. No big deal, it takes me 10 minutes to get there, right? Just practically coasting the whole way. But I knew that on the way back, it's primarily uphill, and not just like, a small incline. I'm talking, we've got some hills where I'm really hoofing on my bike. Again, I've got no gear, so I've just got nothing to do but go, right? So I take off riding, and the first part of the ride this morning, right, it's pretty easy at the beginning, and then all of a sudden it dramatically starts to go uphill. And before I even got to the incline, I was thinking to myself, you know what? I think I'm going to push my bike when I get to the bottom of the hill. Yeah, that's a tough climb. I'm going to get off my bike and walk it up the hill, right? I do this all the time, right? I'm projecting into the future. I'm already anticipating that I'm not going to be able to climb up that hill, that I don't have what it takes to get my bike up that hill, that it's going to be difficult to get up that hill, and so I'm better off just getting off the bike and walking, right? And I caught myself today, right? I do this all the time, but I caught myself today and I thought, I'm not even at the incline yet. Why am I thinking about the incline? Why am I defeating myself before I even got started, right? And this is the critical point. We defeat ourselves before we even start because we think it's going to be hard. We think we know it's going to be hard, right? Even if it is hard, say it is hard, right? Climbing up that bike or climbing up that hill with one gear, it's difficult. I'd rather ride along a flat, smooth, easy road, but it doesn't mean I don't have what it takes, right? So, what happened? I get to the bottom of the hill, I just start pedaling, right? And that's all it is. It's one foot over the next, boom, boom, boom. There's a great story by Will Smith. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it all over the internet. He talks about how do you build a brick wall, right? And the answer is one brick at a time, right? If you step back and you look at the wall and you think, oh my God, I've got these huge, 4 huge walls to build, you're going to be psyching yourself out before you even get started. Versus, okay, I've got this brick, I've got the cement, boop, boop, one more brick after another, right? The next thing you know, you step back and you've got a wall built. It was the same analogy with the bike, right? 1 foot over the next thing you know, I'm at the top of the hill, right? Doesn't mean it wasn't hard, right? But I did what I had to do in that moment. I just took the very next step. And it's the same creative process when we're trying to, build the life of our dreams. Whatever that might be. Life as a musician, a life as a writer, a poet, a painter, an entrepreneur, whatever it is that you're into, it's all about just one step after the next, right? So stop thinking about how far you have to go or, how hard the hill is going to be, and just think, what can I do today? What's the very next step that I can take on the road to creating my dream life? That's all we ever can do. The future is fiction, right? It doesn't exist. It's all about right now. So Stop projecting, right? Don't do what I do, right? Stop projecting into the future. Focus on the now. Catch yourself when you're doing it so that you can bring yourself back to the present moment and take that very next step. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. It's super helpful for the channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers because when I get to 100 subscribers, I can change the URL up above and have like my own fancy title, and that's important to me right now. So please subscribe, please like, share this video with someone you know who is creating the life of their dreams and looking for some help, and invite them over to the Facebook group. If you're a part of the Facebook group, let's continue the conversation over there, or feel free to continue it in the comments below, and we'll talk there. So wherever you'd like. All right, have a great day. Talk soon.